How old are you this time? Yeah, you recorded this twice because you messed up the first time. But you thought that line was cool enough to say to future you. But you recorded it twice. Yeah, you remember now. This is trippy. Man, F you, young me. Why you tripping me out, old me? You're gonna laugh at this. Alright. Alright, we're just waiting on Dad. We're gonna play this shit. Shout out to, I don't know, 48-year-old me. Shout out to 62-year-old me. Shout out to 57-year-old me. I don't know, 79-year-old me. Shit, let's go for it. Let's go. But be reasonable. Be reasonable. What's up, 93-year-old me? Did you make it? One more. One more for 94. Do it for the boy. You're playing Marvel Snap while you wait. Remember that game? Is that still around? I seriously doubt it. But maybe. Alright, let's do this. Mass Effect 2, here we go. Shoutouts to the future me's once again. Import Mass Effect 1 character. Where you at? Al Shepard. Let's do this. Yeah, we're just getting started, man. Like, Mass Effect 1's good, but it's just the beginning. Like, they're just scratching the surface before they, like, really realize what the game is. Yeah, let's see. I like subtitles. Sometimes they get rough to hear, or, you know, I gotta take off a headphone real quick. Yep, Paragon Path. We're a good guy. Ernot Rex survived the mission on Virmire. That's good. Kaidan Alenko was killed on Virmire. Rest in peace, Kaidan. But I'm glad that you chose that way because I've chosen Kaidan every time I've played. I've never seen Ashley's story, so this will be new for me. Like, I saw all some new stuff last time we played. Like, all that stuff. Like the romancing her and all that, and all her character development towards the end of the game. Alright. Council history. The council was saved by Commander Shepard during the attack on Citadel. Yeah, I did the same thing. You gotta protect race relations. They're already kind of bullish on humans, and they got us a council seat. And you know, united the races. We're gonna need everybody to fight the Reapers. Like, we saw what's coming. Like, the end of everything's coming. We need everybody to fight that thing. That's the name of the game now. Unite everybody to fight the Reapers. Council seat. Commander Shepard recommended Captain Anderson proceed on council. Yeah, I almost didn't ask you. I'm like, I know what he's gonna say. Like, who would ever pick this guy? The only people who would pick that guy is someone who's playing for the second time. Like, let's see what happens if you pick this guy. But I don't care. Screw that guy. He's a jerk. Here we go. I'm gonna mute myself for the intro.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Remember, if the stream ever goes
Commander
down,
Shepard
call me. Don't
uncovered
text.
the
Call.
truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. If that voice sounds familiar to you, it's the one and only Martin Sheen. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earned humanity membership in the prestigious group. Now, what the? Where'd that go? It loaded too fast. They upgraded the game and it loaded so fast they couldn't read the text. Oh well. You know what happened. We united the races some. Things are looking better. But they don't believe us about the Reapers.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active.
I think I'm mistaken.
Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
Navigator Presley!
3 ships went missing here in the past month.
Joker!
Something happened to them.
My money's on
I
slavers.
love Joker, man.
The Terminus system
Best
is crawling
pilot
with them.
in space.
Picking up something on the
Seth
long-range
Green?
scanner. Unidentified vessel.
Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttle. I'll take care of Joker.
Commander.
Ashley, go. Now.
Aye, aye. Everybody in. Go, go, go!
Heck yeah. That's such a good game, dude.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
Remember, Joker's got that brittle bone disease like Mr. Glass. Samuel Jackson. What an opening. Oh, this is cool. They incorporated the comics that they put out.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way.
This is cool.
The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine.
This is a legendary edition, so they like added
anything
stuff.
but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Kaidan Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Ash I wasn't interested in Liara. I had my eyes on someone else. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Kaidan with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Kaidan was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Ash saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Kaidan's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. while it lasted. We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew.
This comic has a
took
big
my ship,
emphasis on butts.
and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
That was cool and informative. But yeah, let's get to Mass Effect 2 now. I forgot that it even existed.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
feel like they made your mustache not as thick. I guess, you know, it's more you when you shoot it down, I guess. Still have the green eyes though, so you're good. Soldier again. What's this? Your achievements give you access to falling bonus powers, like 1. Oh, armor piercing ammo, barrier, slam, fortification, Geth shield boost, energy train, neural shot, shredder ammo, orb ammo. I don't know. All of these are pretty good. I'll go with barrier. Wait, does soldier get barrier? I'll look it up. That barrier, y'all tanky. Hell yeah, let's do this.
There, on the monitor. Something's wrong.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson, he's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard. Don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Staff's pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Alright, sorry. I'll sorry for a sec.
Don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a
Oh wait,
maybe.
why did it go?
Damn it.
Why is that a renegade action?
Get behind cover now.
Looks like it's also a Paragon action, so maybe it's meant to be like that.
Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs up. Look out! Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles. Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover. subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
It wouldn't be Mass Effect if it wasn't me getting lost in the tunnels. I wasn't mic'd up, I'm sure you could tell. I was getting frustrated, getting lost in Mass Effect 1. All the tunnels look so similar. It's so easy to get turned around in that game and be like, where the hell am I supposed to go? Because it's like an older game, and older games didn't hold your hand as much on guiding you over to go, so it wasn't so clear. I'm like, god damn it, old games.
Doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's
got scars
around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
No, there's no time for questions in this scenario. That'd just be stupid.
I'll follow you.
That's ridiculous.
First step, let's finish
Even
off
though I
these
want to
metal
ask him,
bastards.
so I always like
We're
ask
low
all
on
the
thermal
questions.
clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit him with the good stuff.
I remember back in the day, everybody swore this guy was designed off of Kanye West. And to this day, I'm not sure we're wrong. Like, he looks like a Kanye West ripoff. Especially a young Kanye West.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
Oh.
Come on over.
I don't have biotic power, I'm cool. I'm all guns, homie. You keep all that biotic power jazz. I did that last time I was a biotic. It was pretty fun though. It was cool. It felt almost like a wizard throwing little spells and stuff. Oh yeah. What do you have? Or just say what it's called. Oh, slut. I'm sorry, using this ammo.
That's it.
A lot of ammo. Is there ammo here?
They're falling back.
Okay, good. Really use some ammo.
Have a nice trip.
Oh, okay. I'm supposed to pull him in the
You're
pit.
done.
Or he's just supposed to kill him for me. He's getting it done. Oh, what are my skills? Every accelerator should reflect your time to line up the perfect shot. Provides me with an ally.
Have a nice.
Now, two.
Trip.
Trip.
Impact imminent.
You're done.
You guys should just give me some ammo. That'd be pretty
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then BAM! bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion.
No!
But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Not Navigator Presley.
You know what any of them are doing now?
He's with
I don't know,
since the
Commander.
start.
It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance.
2
Could be
years, wow.
anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Rather they changed it to ammo in this one. The other one we had limited ammo. We just did overeat.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
And I had that skill that made it where it instantly pulled off the guns. Like it was shoot forever and mow everyone down. We also played that one on easy. I think I put this one on normal, so it's a little more challenging.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do.
I think my head's getting skinny.
They found me.
My headphones get moved.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Shepard! Down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
We need to get off this station.
I'm not going anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Sorry, my headphones just giving me guff. Where's the Medi-gel at? see.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, huh? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... An overload shuttles.
Donald!
Collision proximity warnings.
Mechs don't know when to quit.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren.
Yep, we just
Some kind
side
of
quest
pro-human
on them.
splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Okay, that's good that I can change it if I need to. That way, if I'm on my phone, I can change it easy or something. I'll play on normal one. But it's harder to play on the phone. Like, it's hard to aim. That's why I played on easy. Well, I don't want to struggle. I just want to beat it. The game's about the story. It's not. Like, the gameplay's fine, but like this game's all. The main draw is the story. It's like watching a TV series or something. My favorite parts are when we're just talking to people. Like making decisions and stuff, like in Telltale games. The shooting's fun and all, but it's not my favorite part. What direction was this side?
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Kaidan Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Kaidan gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Elusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough. The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution.
This dude, he's
Not
Martin Sheen,
unusual
Elusive
for
Man.
people who know what you and I know.
If you couldn't tell already, this is Martin Sheen has a very recognizable voice.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
I need you to kind of get an early read on this guy and let me know if you want to play ball with him or kind of be like butt heads with him. So I'm just going to tread water until you make up your mind on if you want to butt heads with him or just play ball.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that
or
made
just
you
kind
decide to
of
bring
go
me
in the
back?
middle.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But I prefer like butt heads or
entire
play ball. It's
colonies
probably
have been
easier for me to just
human
commit to.
colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're
Let's
committed
talk
to
to him,
the
see what he's
advancement
up
and
to.
preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat.
Yeah, because we
Blaming
chose
the
the council.
abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, we chose the council, so the human army took losses in that battle, so they're still rebuilding. So that's a consequence for choosing the council.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
The aliens like humans more.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique.
If you ever change your mind or anything on it, let me know. But I'm fine with butting heads with them.
You stood for
I don't even remember what I chose.
You're
So
more
I'm
than a
down
soldier.
for whatever.
You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Yeah, that's true. I did kill one. Alright.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd
So
be
we
resistant.
can't really
She's
resist
not
too much
usually
right now.
wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony.
I probably
to
could
be
have chosen
abducted.
everyone might have been a little more buddy head.
Miranda and Jacob
It
will
didn't
brief
seem
you.
like it though. Yeah, if I don't trust him, I don't trust him yet.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for
Yeah,
hire.
yeah,
You
that's
expect
true.
me to trust them?
Yeah, we should be skeptical.
Wilson was one
we
of my
woke up
best agents.
and these people were like, trust
He was a
us,
traitor.
work for us.
Miranda did exactly what I expected of her.
Like, we're not gonna
She
kill
saved
anyone
your
yet.
life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
Yeah, is this a
You
my
always
prison?
have a choice,
What
Shepard.
is this?
If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress.
But you know, at the
Find
same
any
time,
clues you can.
we're both working
Who's
towards the same
abducting
goal
the
right now, and I got
Do
no
they have any
assets.
connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Well, he's basically just offering to stake me for the tournament right now. And of course, there's probably gonna be some strings attached, but right now there isn't. So we'll take what he's offering, because other than that, we're marooned in space. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. The main thing is, we're not gonna take no shit, but we're not just gonna be a jerk. Like, if he's making reasonable, things, then we'll hear him out. But we're not gonna get walked on. And also, there's the Renegade and the Paragon thing. F that. We choose what we want, and we become what we want. I'm not concerned about that, Like, we ended up Paragon last time, but, if choose whatever you want. Like, I make the light decisions for you, just to, like, make it the gameplay smooth. And I try to make the real pivotal decisions, like I pause and I let you decide. But on those, choose whatever you want. Don't feel like you have to choose the good guy thing. And don't feel like I'm trying to steer you into bad guy thing either. Don't feel like I'm like, please pick the bad guy thing. I just want you to pick whatever you want. Alright, let's play.
The elusive man is
I'm gonna
very
do the
impressed
first
with
mission,
you.
and then we'll stop.
I'm eager to
because
see
I'm
if you
starting
can
to get
live
a
up to
little
his expectations on this mission.
sleepy. First mission, I don't think it's too long. It's probably 30 minutes or something. Thanks for extra.
I never got a
first of
chance
all.
to say
Let's
how
not be
much I
rude.
appreciated what the
Like,
Lazarus
we were
Project
basically
did for me.
dead.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I don't like how they got rid
I
of your
have
mustache.
the utmost respect for your
I think they
abilities,
did that with my
Shepard.
beard too. when
It's
I
your
played.
motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Yeah, 14-year-old's mustache.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
If you got biotics is like it's something where they kind of like telekinesis, like Jean Grey.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We see like people floating around. That's why I have like a biotic person on my team
and
and they're doing their biotic shit. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know why, but you know, in my head mentally, you just forever have a mustache. Like if I'm not looking at you, you always have a mustache in my head. Like forever, the mental image of you has a mustache. It doesn't matter if you haven't had it for a long time.
The rest of us are ready to leave, Shepard. We're just waiting for you to get on the shuttle.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it, or we can do it.
What? I didn't mean to be rude. I clicked on accident.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Oh, I deal with everyone on a case-by-case basis. Let's see.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else.
I forgot we just ordered food. We have food on the way. I'm gonna get down to the planet and then I'm gonna save and stop. And we're gonna treat it like it's a TV episode. It's to be continued.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or
At
salvage.
least we got the
teams as
intro
well.
in. We're in
Hoping
this
to be the
baby
first
now.
ones there this
We
time.
still gotta play some
Maybe
Cyberpunk though.
find clues
We can't get
before
too
somebody else
distracted.
disturbs
Gotta
the
get some
scene.
Cyberpunk on this weekend while I'm home. You know, Cyberpunk's the home game. But yeah, I might still play a little Mass Effect 2 this weekend. We'll see.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
Yeah,
That's
we're
unlikely,
at
Commander.
Chipotle.
No
Gonna
one
be
was
here
left
soon.
at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Forgot
Be
about
nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Oh, what do you think though? How you like? Good start, right? Interested? 2-year jump. Whole crew's gone. Ship got exploded. We basically died. They rebuilt us. We're bigger and better than ever. We're working for like a mercenary group now. This is crazy, right? But hey, got some cool characters. She's cool. He's cool. I'm cool. Oh, what's the assault rifle look like? You know, that assault rifle. Alright, I'll see you.